So, this is kind of interesting to talk about, and it's why I'm camming up for the first time in a while outside of a post-game review reaction to a game, which is on my part, whatever. Odell Beckham Jr. doesn't look like he's going to be going to Dallas. As a matter of fact, we don't know where he's going to be going because of what happened yesterday. Cowboys, they're not happy with where his knee is as far as his recovery. And they question whether or not he's going to be able to help, if anything, in mid-January when we get to playoffs, or at all until the 2023 regular season. So doesn't look like the OBJ to Dallas is going to happen. And, the Bills are there, the Giants are there. But Mike Florio, who before Baker got claimed by the Rams, said that he wouldn't be surprised if the Rams claimed Baker, and that happened hours later. So clearly he gets inside scoops. He's got some credible sources from within, NFL talk. He said to watch out for the Eagles with regards to all this craziness revolving around OBJ and the drama on whether or not he's going to sign with who and when he's going to sign with who. Got me thinking, because if that's a credible thought and he's not just saying it to say it, or it's just not, they're not saying stuff to spew drama, would that really help the Eagles right now? It's an interesting topic because you would think we don't really need anybody, right? I mean, because Dallas Goedert's going to come back next week, probably not for the Giants, for the Bears. We got Quez Watkins, who's doing his thing. He's getting his due here and there. Devontae Smith is obviously your number 2, getting a lot of targets, and A.J. Brown is clearly the main number 1, getting a lot of the attention. You got Hurts, you got to worry about. Miles Sanders in the backfield. And Kenneth Gainwell's been getting a lot more reps, and Boston Scott's in there every now and then as well. So, realistically, you do only have 3 main wide receivers, because outside of Quez Watkins, who you got, Britton Covey, he's mostly special teams. Zach Pascal, he's mostly just a blocker and comes in for reps in case if Quez can't do it. Like with the shoulder issue that he's dealing with now. So, would it make sense for the Eagles to be interested, if anything, in acquiring Odell Beckham? It doesn't seem too far-fetched to me. I'm not going to say whether or not it's a good idea or not, because realistically, logically, if he's healthy enough to actually, run routes and play football, it's a good idea, because he'll definitely take away some of the attention from Goddard, and even Goddard, Smith, even A.J. Brown to an extent, depending on how much he contributes. But that's the question. How much can he contribute now rather than in 10 months when we get back to football in September? So it's worth thinking about. It's worth noting. It's interesting that we're now getting thrown into this, because I know we have a great team. We are 11-1 for a reason. We handle our own, especially against a team like the Titans. I mean, good defense, really good run game, knocked them both out of the water very early on. So would it be a good thing or a bad thing to acquire Odell Beckham? I don't know. Will it happen? I don't know. Do we know what's going to happen with Odell Beckham whatsoever? No, we don't. So who on earth knows at this point? But the fact that the Eagles are in here doesn't surprise me, because of Howie Roseman and how aggressive he's been this whole season acquiring talent for this team to succeed now and for the future. So let me know what your thoughts are, because Mike Florio, he said a couple of things right recently. So who knows what could happen. Let me know your thoughts.